I've been a pizza delivery driver for over a year now, and I've come across a lot of different types of customers and places. Both of these things have ranged from being fun to creepy to strange or just annoying to deal with. The majority of these things points towards the customers I meet, so that's what I'll be talking about today. The funniest type of customer I'll come across are ones that are, how can I say this? Probably the most relaxed customer I'll come across that day. I come across customers like this fairly often and have had a lot of funny interactions with them. One of the most memorable ones is when a guy called to tell us the pizza guy messed up on his pizza. He ordered a garbage pizza, which he said didn't have the sausage on it. So we told him to send us a picture for proof so that we can make sure he wasn't lying. Well, he was lying, but we gave it to him anyway. The worst part is that the photo he took clearly showed he moved the sausage out of the way for the picture, because we saw the smudges where his finger pushed the cheese and the obvious piece of sausage in the bottom right of the pizza. Not to mention how he framed the picture, with like half of the pizza out of it. A perfect transition into the creepiest place I've ever had to go to also just so happens to be the place where I meet most of these relaxed customers. It's a blue and white cinder block building that sits on a split in the road with a gravel parking area and is lit by one single light on the building's roof. It's basically the place in horror movies where characters go to die. And the weirdest thing is that the customers that have me deliver there don't live near there at all. They drive from their house to this building and then wait for me there. The guy that actually lives there and owns the place is a really nice guy, and he calls these people his neighbors. Still not sure why they wait out there and not just have me deliver to their house. On top of having to deal with some of the creepiest places I've ever seen in my life, I have to deal with apartment complexes. Apartment complexes are some of my least favorite places to go because of the way they're laid out. Since most of the complexes I go to are large and condensed, whenever I'm searching for the building I need, I'll unknowingly have gone past it, get on a different road which has the same building numbers, get confused, and after searching for 5 minutes for the correct building number, I'll have already passed it again, and then I'll get to the building I need. But now I know almost every complex, and it only took me an entire year to figure that out. During the making of this video, I went to a complex that I had never been to before, and it was absolutely ginormous, and it was also gated, so I didn't have the code to get in. I had to get out of my car to the person behind me and say, "Hey, I don't have a way to get in. You should let me in." And then they did, and then I searched for 5 minutes around the complex, and it was very annoying. And now I want to fit in a memory of how a friend completely ruined a good memory from delivering. This doesn't relate to any specific type of customer, but I had a major setback in my first attempt on making this video, so I want to reuse as much as I possibly can. So there was a one-of-a-kind delivery where the customer asked me how much I wanted to be tipped, and this took me by surprise because no one had ever asked me that before, and this was like 9 months into the job. So I just responded with, "Whatever you're comfortable with." And the customer responded in what sounded like a slightly more annoyed voice, "How much do you want?" So I do some quick math and see that the total is about $25. So I say $6, just a little above 20%, nothing crazy. And then he questions, $6? And at this point, my stress just went through the roof. I don't know how this guy usually tips, so I have no idea if what I said was way too high for him, possibly, or if it was really low. And then he proceeds to write down a $60 tip. This is one of the biggest tips that I have ever gotten, so I was clearly very appreciative about this. After all that, I got home, got on my PlayStation, and told a friend about what had happened. And my friend responds with, "What if he misheard you?" "What do you mean?" "Well, what if he thought you said 60 instead of 6, but didn't question it?" "Oh, yeah, that's very possible. Thank you for your side of the story." And now, anytime I look back on that, I might have stolen $60 from this nice man, and he didn't even question it. Well, that took a lot longer than I expected. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, And if you dislike technical difficulties, then hit the other button, not the dislike button, but the other button. Hit the like button. Hit that one. And again, thank you for watching.